This is a story of how I dominated an entire violin competition as a self-taught violinist. Howdy folks, so on the 27th of August 2025, I was invited to participate in a violin competition. During the time, we arrived at around 9:30 a.m. Then the competition started at 10 a.m. Right, I was the only violinist there because technically it wasn't a violin competition. It was more of like a culture thing, performance thing, but then it was a competition. But then to make it fair, there were categories. The first one was traditional dance, you know. Then the second one was gambut dance, really cool. The other one was solo dance, and then not solo dance, it was just solo performance. Then there was choir, quartet, sextet, whatever the rest is. And on that day, I got a free 50 rands. I got a free 50 rands, and there was parts that I didn't have money. I was like left with like 10 rands, and it was almost the end of the month so that I can get my allowance, and then I was left with 10 rands. And then I got free money. They're like, "What are you guys here for?" And then people didn't know. They were like, people kept saying, "We're here for this, we're here for," and they're like, "Nah, that's not the answer." And then one of the teachers, like on the side, they told me what we were here for, and then I was like, "We're here for the Sikharun," and they're like, "Here you go, 50 rands." I was so lucky. It was a sign that luck is on my side. You know what I mean? So the rules of the competition was everyone is only allowed to perform for 5 minutes. Well, my plan was I'm gonna play a piece that's 5 minutes, right? And then everyone else performed, from 10 a.m. Then at 12 p.m. was my turn, solo's turn. So, and then like they were asking who's playing with a backing track, and I was like, you know what? I'll play with a backing track. My plan was to play the gavotte, the Bach gavotte. You guys remember the one I made myself, the one I edited, because I saw everyone was performing way longer than 5 minutes. So I was like, I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna sneak in an extra piece. So my plan from the first go was I was gonna perform this piece, nothing else. I was gonna perform this piece, the one that I edited myself. I made to sound like decent. You can go check out the video. Really nice video. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah. I was gonna play the gavotte by itself, but then I saw people were performing for way longer than 5 minutes. So I was like, I'm gonna sneak in an extra piece. So I'm gonna start off with the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto second movement. Without preparing it, I did not prepare for it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play the Tchaikovsky second movement, and then after that, I'm gonna play my gavotte. My performance started at 12:06 p.m. It's nice. I'm out there with my music stand, my sheet music. I'm out there chilling, and then the sound guy. I don't know what happened. It was almost like it was his first time working here. I was so confused. I was like, why did they hire you? Because what I did is I used the backing track from a YouTube video, right, as an accompaniment, the piano accompaniment. And then the sound guy just did the worst thing ever. He kept increasing and then decreasing the volume, and then my performance started to sound terrible. I was just so angry. I was out there just performing. I'm out there just I'm in my flow state. I'm performing my violin, my piece, and then the sound just keeps going higher than lower. At some point it peaks, and I was so angry. So now I'm angry. So right, and then halfway, there's this part where there's a rest, and I was like, I wanted to gesture to him that the volume is right, okay? So I paused. I'm pausing, right? It's a rest. I'm resting, and then I signed to him. I'm like, right, and then he just turns off the music, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play the way it is. I'm just gonna play by itself. And I played. Then it was 12. It was 12, right? My performance started 12:06. So, and then somewhere around 6, 12, 11, right? And then the results were come on, give me a word. What's the word? What's the word? Come on. Were said, told, whatever. The results were told at around 2:30, right? At 2:36, and then like drum roll for number one. And they called my name. Oh no, oh my goodness. And I was like, okay, that's cool. First place and the solo, right? Only the solo people. I came out number one and I got first place in the solo performances. Great, amazing. And then I keep listening to the scores. Everyone's getting like 50 points, 48. And then when it's my turn, they're like, I got 68.00 points, right? And I'm expecting, wow, the people whose performances were really amazing, there has to be someone with more points than me. Nope. I just made it. I got the highest points out of all the categories. Out of all the categories, I got the highest points. I got the highest points out of everyone in that room. All those thousands or hundreds of people that were there, I got the highest points out of everyone else. Epic. So, and then on the thing, they give you like a paper where they give you like a review, and then they're like, oh, the backing track was bad. The backing track was of terrible quality. And I was like, I wonder why. It's probably the guy you guys hired to flip and control the audio was terrible at his job. And now I lost points, which means that I could have gotten more over 68 points. Probably like, I feel like I could have got like at least like 72. Let me know what you guys would actually rate my Tchaikovsky violin concerto second movement out of 100 in the comments down below. Only my true subscribers will actually do that. And you would think after all of this success, I would actually major in music, but I'm actually a major in IT. And I just want to say, I genuinely couldn't have done this without you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, whenever I post my Tchaikovsky violin concerto second movement, you guys giving me the feedback, I just appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If it wasn't for you, I feel like I wouldn't have done that good of a job at performing it, because you guys always give me feedback on my playing. And I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Brendan. I love you. Okay, I'm moving way too fast. Thank you so much, everyone who has given me feedback and helped me out on my journey of being a self-taught violinist. I wouldn't have done this without you guys, and thank you guys so much for 1,072 subscribers. Yes, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out. Please, it's Black History Month. Do it for me. Like the video because it's Black History Month. And on the 4th of March is my birthday. It's my birthday. Me and Vivaldi share the same birthday. I'm just special. I'm just special like that. I'm just different. I'm built different. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and the school, my school wanted to take the trophy, and I was like, never. They said the winner is Teppo, not the school, not you guys. Glenn is the winner, not the school. I'm the winner. So I'm keeping it. I told them that school, they've been abusing me for way too long. And I was like, you are not keeping the trophy. It's mine. I'm taking it home with me. I love you guys, and bye-bye.